Okay, here we go. It's accordion time. Start the music here. We get to listen to a little accordion music while we build the accordion. I just think it's fitting. If I can make it through to the end. Okay, here we go. Little picture frame. And I'm just going to model what I see. And depending on what you're going to put this on, we can squish it like, 1D scale it and rotate it and get it, out there. So, yeah. The first part, I guess, is, I'm just going to start this thing out flat. I don't really know how big to make it. And, hopefully my proportions will be, good enough. So, I'm not going to really trace that. And I guess this kind of comes over this way a little. There we go. This seems a little long already. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and blend from here to here. Alright. And this seems a little long already too. So we'll just see if we can keep it on track here as we build this. Alright. Near that over. Now let's just draw across here. And let's see. Turn on intersect, circle. And we'll round this corner off. Mirror. And trim out this. I always have trouble guessing what the fillet size should be, so I don't use fillet much. I kind of tend towards blend. I'm just used to that. Okay, so that's kind of this piece. I don't know, I think my corner might have been a little large, but okay. And let's go ahead and move this thing over here. I'll put this on gray. Okay, so let's move this over here, and we need some buttons. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and extrude this. So, solid, extrude. That's fine. Okay, and fillet. What do we got here? It looks like about 0.4 radius for the fillet, so we'll go fillet 0.4, and we'll just select the whole thing and see how that does. Yeah, a little heavy. Maybe 0.25. So radius 0.25. Enter. We're digging the music. Okay. And there we go. Alright. We need some buttons. And I'm going to make a button. I always get this one and cylinder mixed up. I don't know why. Maybe because they both look like a cylinder. Alright. There we go. And we're going to fillet this thing the whole time. Just the top 0.125, maybe half that one. How do we do? Oh yeah. Alright. Alright, we're going to leave that at F4. And we're going to put some lines out here. So we're going to snap a line both sides from here out to there. Move this over to the middle. What do we got? So that'll be the longest one. Okay, and we'll do F6, object on curve, object type, object. Select the object right here. Press enter. So there's my buttons. And the culet direction is an object, which is this one right there. There we go. And I don't know, do we have to count the buttons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alrighty. So we go out to the end. Out to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I swear I did not practice this video. I did not. That is just clean living right there. So we go like that. And there we go. Yeah, there's no dress rehearsal on accordions. We just model accordions. Okay, so then that one goes there, and we mirror from here. Oh no, what? Oh yeah, my bad. Concept was sound, execution was bad. Wow, these things going on this angle make these look crooked. That's like a real... Okay, so ungroup. And bye-bye. I don't know, how'd that get crooked? Wow. Okay, whatever. So, what do we got so far? We got accordion buttons, I reckon. Okay, next we're gonna draw alright, so that's pretty tall compared to that thing, and so this thing's coming up this way. What do we got? So we're coming up this way, like so. Then we're coming around this way, and then straight down. And I can only assume that lines up with the bottom of that. Okay, so blend. Yep. So that's this shape right here. And boy, I wonder if we can afford more than one layer. I think we can. Let's put this on there, turn that off for now. What's that? Muscle line. That's my center line. Okay. And let's switch to this layer. Put that there. Trim. Do. Join. Okay. Bring this back. And looks like it's a little wider than that thing. So, extrude just a little longer. Let's go there. How we doing? What? Oh. Bummer. Okay. Bye. Oh, you know what? That is the most evil thing. This extrude and delete input. I hate that. Delete my input. Okay. This is flat. This one I want to move to the center. We need to turn this on. I'm just gonna eyeball this thing. I mean, there. It's never good to work off center. Oh well. Extrude. Okay. Do we have enough room here? Yeah. Yeah, I think we do. Okay, so now let's go ahead and fill it. Let's go back to 0.4 again. Go here and here only. Because the rest seems hard-edged. Yeah, rounded. There's a little, maybe we'll pipe this. Yeah. That'll work. Yeah, maybe we'll pipe this pipe. Okay, so actually to pipe that we need to dupe the edge, so let's go dupe edge. Dupe edge, this whole edge right there. Enter. Join. 6 curves joined into one curve. And with that still selected, we immediately come over to pipe and go like that and hit enter. And there's our pipe on that. Okay. So what else we got? I want to do this waterfall dealy. That looks fun. Okay. So, we'll go over to looking down, and we'll make that. So that's right about here. Come on over this way, and I keep working on these layers. Let's do this one on red. Okay. Let's turn this off and our buttons off. Take this one and mirror it from F4. Get some semblance of, yeah, let's move this in. And mirror this one. And in just a little. And we'll join this up, and maybe we'll try fillets, join, or no, trim, sorry. Enter, join, fillet corner, right there, 0.4? No. 0.6. That'll work. So there's that. We're going to take this, project it onto this. And so that shoots it down on top and then down here and over. And then I'm going to draw a line over here. Let's turn this back on so I know where that is. And come across here. Alright. And let's take and shoot that one across. Project onto this. There we go. We'll turn that off, and you get split by you, and you get split by you. So there's that shape up on there. We don't need this. Don't need that. and join and fillet corner 0.6, and it'll do those. So there's that panel that we have right there. And let's see. Yeah. Alright, let's try something here. So we'll bring this back, and there's that waterfall part on that. And you get split by you. Alright, so there's that. Now let's just try an offset. So we'll go surface, and we'll offset that, which is where? Right there. Offset surface. Out. Yep. Distance. I don't know. 0.5. Cool. And you know, my biggest problem is sometimes I forget that this is jewelry and it's small. So we'll have to see how this shakes out. But let's go click on this and go dupe border. Dupe border is going to find the border and trace the whole thing. Okay, we'll leave that on red and put this back on this color. And let's turn these off. And so now we have that step. And I'm going to... we'll try loft first. Best case scenario for this would indeed be loft. Loft. And then let's line these up like we know what we're doing here. So I'm going to go mid and mid or end. Go straight across, yeah. Straight sections is good. Okay. And if we don't get any twisting, which we don't, then we're good to go. So let's bring this back. Oh, we got... oh, well. That's not my favorite surface I've ever made. But it seems to be alright, so we'll take it. It's done. It's paid for. Okay, so what do we got? There's a little... no, it looks like it's piped. Well, you know, that's not very tall, but that's alright. Alright, so let's pipe that just a little. Curve. Pipe. It's just a really little radius. Oh yeah, and of course it busts. Thanks. Now why would that be? I know why. Let's take that curve and rebuild it. Actually, let's try fit. We'll try fit. Fit, yes. Pipe. Enter. Enter. Busted. Undo. Rebuild. 57. 65. Junk. Rebuild. This is becoming not worth it. 90. Alright. Pipe. Yay. Alright, so just had to rebuild the curve. Okay, so there's that piece. And we need that little waterfall thing. So let's see. Those are going to get cut in there. So let's go ahead and make a cutter. So I think we'll use offset again. Offset's kind of evil sometimes. But it worked on that one. So let's do it again. And I guess what we'll do is we'll draw a line along here, like so. And we'll center that line. So utilities, center. So I know that's centered with the world anyway. And this line represents those cut-ins. And let's go ahead and go divide. Well, actually, no, we'll just make one. I'm not going to divide it. Alright, so let's make the cutter. And let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to make a rectangle. And this rectangle is just going to be as wide as what I want those to be, like so. And we'll take this and we'll project it onto this surface once again. There we go. Alright, so that's going to go from there down to about here. So let's just draw near and perpendicular. Like so. And we'll trim here and here. Enter. And we don't need that. So there's that piece. Join. Put that back on green. Okay, back this comes. U gets split by this one. Enter. And that is a poly surface for some reason, but that's okay. You know what? We're not going to do that. Just hit undo. I want to make this a different way. I'm going to hit this and go explode. And there's why it was a poly surface. So let's do this, this, and this, and hit join. And rebuild. 16. I'll go 20. Alright, so sweep 2, surface sweep 2. 1, 2. There's that surface. And side view, turn this off. I don't want these. I'm going to select this. Any curves that I'm kind of done with, I'm going to put those on Gem 4 and turn that off. Just to clean house a little bit here. Okay. This I'm going to go ahead and try offset again. I've never used offset twice in one model in my life, I don't think. But let's go. We don't have to go out far. 0.5. Okay. And let's go offset the other way. So click on the surface, and down in we'll go 0.5 as well. There we go. Get rid of the middle one. And we'll try loft again from here to here. Oh boy. What do we got here? Is that a poly surface? Yes. Brutal. Ah, this stinks. Alright, let's go, let's try merging that. This I'm chasing this like I can think of like 12 better ways to do this automatically, but there's merge, so that worked. And that turned it into one. So now we can go here and here and loft that. I clicked on blend by mistake. And here to here. There we go. And here to here. And let's join this up. Join. And cap planar. We're in business. Okay. So coming back here, there's our waterfall deal. Move this down a bit. And what I want to do is let's go ahead and 1D scale. Since this is centered, I'm going to 1D scale from the mid to about the middle of this thing, give or take. Oops. Alright. There we go. Okay. Now we are gonna divide this, so we'll come down here to curve and divide. Number of segments 8. Let's do 10. Okay, so now we have a spacing. So now we can take this thing and we can go transform array. Number in the X direction, just 1, which is left to right. Okay. Number in the Y direction, which is this way, 10. Number in Z is just 1, and the Y spacing is from here to here. Now, what's a number equals 11? Thank you. Why'd that work out? That space is that. I need, yeah, okay. Whew. Alrighty, and this is Boolean. You get cut by you guys right there. Enter. Did I not throw away the... Yeah. Didn't have delete cutter selected. That's alright. Okay, so there's that curve. Gemo 4. Alright. Man, this is just accordion-y. Okay. Yeah, you know, you look at this and there's a lot more and it's thinner. But I'm thinking for jewelry, I don't know, man. Anyway, I'm thinking that that's gonna do, based on what we got going on. Okay, so the other side seems to be. I'm saving this part. This part's going to be the coolest. I have no clue how I'm doing that yet, honestly. Okay, so we're going to draw like this angle. Like that. Yeah, okay. And we're going to mirror that without a copy. Alright, so there's that side. And down we go. And Let's turn on project so that when we draw from this corner, we get that. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. This is going to mirror from somewhere in here. And we're going to move that up. Because this side seems to be, you know... Man, is that straight? Is that just a box? That's really hard to tell. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. Alright. This, I guess this is just a box. Maybe it's slanted from the looking down a little bit. Can't even tell that. It's like a box. So, we'll just draw it as a box. Making this a little too hard. Okay. That comes down to about there. You come on over here. This corner really seems rounded compared to the fillet here, so we're going to do that. And then enter, circle. Trim. This might be a little more than we need. Join. Extrude. Close enough. Okay, fillet. So, 0.4, is that what I did? Yeah. Okay. Alright, what do we got? This thing. This cutout. I guess, to me, it's like this. It's pretty gradual. Like that. And then we mirror over here. That's pretty long. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. This has to come up more. Turn on the control points. Alright, there we go. And let's just mirror, or make this go like so. You, mirror, here, go, join, orange, join, extrude. That's really big cutter there. Okay, that's alright. We'll go transform, scale, rotate. Let's center that thing. Utilities, center, go. Alright, how'd we do? Too wide. transform, 1D scale, rotate, and we just try it. Oh, that needs to be wider, I guess. We're shallow. Let's see. You get cut by you. Yeah, alright. What the heck? And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons on each one of those. So, wish I still had my button. Oh, those got kind of big. Let's bring this back out a little bit. Get a little room there. Okay. So let's take one of these over here. Make a copy of that. And we'll center that up pretty close. And we'll 3D scale that. F4 on down. And draw a line from F4 both sides, like about so. Then we'll move this over here. And yeah, those are pretty small, but again, it's jewelry. Can't have it too awful small. Alright, so now project. We need this up on that surface, so project onto you. And we don't need the bottom one, so we'll click. Where'd that go? Don't need either one of you anymore. So that one's up on that surface. And I guess at this point, I'll put something in a job bag. It's kind of been a while here. Alright. So, click here, F6, object on curve. The object is an object, go figure. Here, enter. Culet direction is an object, and that object is this surface right there. There we go. And what do we got? 6. Far out. Alright, I'll take it. And enter. Are they spaced out a little more? I bet they are. Dang it. Yes. Alright, that's bad. Alright, we'll do it again. Here we go. There. F6. There. Alright, yeah, let's do that, and that, and back to 6. Oh yeah. Alright. Is that floating? How'd I do that? Oh, the relationship to F4. There it is, right there. Duh. That's alright. we will do this anyway. We'll go there. Let's shade a bit here. Where am I? There. Alright. There. And mirror. And this is going to be a complete guess. There. No, we don't even need to mirror that. Let's just move them. That way they'll stay on the right angle. Alt makes a copy. Okay. I noticed some feet on here. We also need a strap that we put our hand through. I think that's only on one side too. Hard to say. Alright, so there's those buttons. There's those. And there's some feet. Don't know how important those are. I think there's a strap that goes all the way around there too. So, don't know if it'll even show. Where's that tool that I've never ever used for truncated cone? Yeah. Alright. So we come over here. Here. End of truncated cone. Oh, then we come over here. Alright. And then we go back over here. And there is our tapered foot from truncated cone. Who knew? Yeah. Alrighty. That seems like we're pretty proud of that foot, but anyway. So mirror. There. Mirror from F4 over there. We've got some fine truncated cones there. Our feet. Okay. Yay. Having done all that, I guess at this point we will grab this thing from F4 and rotate. 4. And there is our accordion thus far. And believe me, if we're going to do the handle and all that, we better do it before we start rotating this thing. So, what is that? That's just, must have a slot in it, and it must slide along here or something, because it doesn't look like anything's going to fit through there. But what do I know? So, here we go. I guess we'll draw a line that represents that thing and move it up here like so. And we'll rebuild this. Rebuild. The degree is 1, we'll go to 3, and we'll go 4. And then turn on the edit points, and we'll grab one of these and move it up, because that thing does that just a little bit. Like that. Click here, F6, profile placer. Oh, it's just rectangular, I guess. And flat. There we go. And down and over. Yeah, alright. And enter, and surface sweep 1. You cat planar. Is that on the surface? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Cool. Let's see. And it looks like there's some little deal going on. Come on. Get up there. Let's rotate that a little. That's just probably a waste of time, but give us a little detail there. There we go. And oops, that's off a little. That's alright. Is it still hitting? I'm making this to mill, in case anybody's wondering. And that's a problem. Okay. Yay. Alright. Don't need any of this. You, and you. I'll just throw this all in the same layer. What else we got? I'm gonna bank on not seeing that, I guess. Get the idea. There's a little strap there, a little. I don't know what that does either. We'll leave that off. Okay, so we got our waterfall deal here. We got that made. We got our buttons. And now, no more stalling. We have to make the other part. Get rid of this. And throw this in a job bag, just as it is, like that. Alright, let's go ahead and group this. Group and group. This one, rotate out this way. This one we rotate out this way. Don't know if you need the logo or the name or anything. Corona 3. If you do, just get her in there. What do we got? Let's say rotate it a little more. And further apart. Now this part's going to be tricky because these all touch and these don't. And so that is going to be fun. And my first thought is to you know, to get these made is not that big a deal. But then there's this bellows between them. And if you were milling this, you could virtually probably not do anything in between there, because the mill's going to come along. It's going to try to go down in there and then come back out, and it would bellow it anyway. So Might take advantage of that. So here's my thought anyway, though. Let's come over here, and there's the arc there. And we would go curve, arc, direction, and go from here straight across to here, and then arc it. And then do the same thing from here, and oh boy, coming over there, and we would arc that. Okay. And then, yeah. And then we would divide, and let's go ahead and make one of these. So let's make a point object, center or mid here, and mid there. But I'm going to make this bellows thing just. I'm just going to make a slab. I don't think there's anything to that really, so I'm just going to make this. And I want it to be, well, I guess I'll just go to this point and go like so. Make that about that wide. Then come on over here, and that seems a bit wide, but we can always just scale it. Okay. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll 1D scale this thing a bit. Alright, and let's move this over here for now and get this centered up so it's a bit better. So this should be lined up with that line. And what's our picture look like again? How much of an inset? Oh, it's right up to the edge. Okay. So 1D scale from here on out to about, well, to there, give or take. Okay, and so we'll come back to center, and fillet wise, let's measure this. So we measure distance, from, don't need project on, from here to here. That's 0.5, couldn't be much closer. So let's go 0.2 radius. So we go fillet corner, or fillet, oops, yeah, fillet 0.2. Enter, enter. Alright, there's our deal. And that's fine. I'm going to get it out of there. And we'll go to some new layer. And I want a point object right here at the center of this thing. So I'm going to do point. Well, let's draw a line because I want this to be just right. So we go line from here to here, and then I do a point object right in the center of that. And we'll get rid of that line. And we'll take that point object and mirror it from the mid of, oops, mirror from the mid of that down. There we go. Alright, so don't need these anymore, really. And let's move this back over here. And I'm going to take and divide this curve. Divide curve. Number of segments. Let's go 20. And I just want to ballpark this and see if that, yeah. What I'm looking for is I want, if one of these is here, then the next one, okay, if it's on center, would be about like so. And that seems pretty good to me. So I want to make sure I keep these points with this one. So let's select, oh no. Let's select this one and this and this and get it back out of here now. Okay, and up here we divide, same number, 20. Alright, so let's turn off this business and this and this and oh, that got grouped. I don't even want that stuff anymore. Whatever. Okay. Alright, so orient 2 points. Orient 2. And I want nothing but point. 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 1. 2. 1. 2. I think you get the idea. I'm going to pause here and finish this out. It's just a bunch of busy work. Okay, we are back, and there is our accordion fan spread deal. And there it is. We just need to simply move this over like so. Oh, and got a little carried away. I got some extra ones. Actually don't need this one probably. Well, maybe I do. I don't need it sticking out here, I can tell you that. No, I don't need this one, that's for sure. I probably don't need that one either. So, those all touch at the bottom, they fan out. And there's that. And there's that, and those. And I guess, all things considered, that's that accordion. Now, if you're putting this on, let's just make a something F4, like here's a coin or something we're gonna put it on. Let's go ahead and throw this in a job bag. I don't need that one. Throw that in over it. Okay, so if we were going to do this at an angle and mill it, then we might go like so. Rotate that back, and we can see the top of it. So we would rotate this up so we could see the top of it like that. In that viewport, and we can see kind of more of this side, So in this viewport, we might rotate it a bit this way, like so. And then we would simply bring this over, and we would 1D scale the poop out of it here, like so. And then I would 2D scale this down, like so. And there's our accordion coin. There's gonna be anyway, so we'll rotate this back down a little bit. And rotate this back here a little bit, so we can get that as flat as possible. And that's how we can keep all the detail that we have, yet it's really low, and we could rotate that even more down. So it's flat. Yep. And we could even scale that down more. Depends on how much relief we really want or need. And it would still mill with the buttons, and it's all foreshortened and in perspective and all that jazz. So you can certainly do that, and we still see the handle. You know, it is what it is there, and yet it's only so tall. And so that's how you can squeeze those things and actually make a 3D model and make it so it'll mill flat and do what you want. So there we go.